The tabloids, they watched the coastlines.
Right.
The paparazzi staked out the Beverly Hills hotels. But amidst all that noise, one iconic scream queen quietly packed her bags for the mountains.
She really did.
And just like that, a secret getaway became the biggest obsession of the weekend. Welcome to Starscope Report.
Yeah, welcome.
Where we dive deep into the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Today, we're unpacking some major breaking news.
Huge news.
Yeah, reports are flooding that actress Emma Roberts is marrying Cody John today in a top-secret Idaho ceremony.
After what, a 2-year engagement?
Yep, 2 years. And hey, if you are loving these Hollywood twists, make sure you're subscribed because we've got even crazier stories ahead in future deep dives.
We definitely do. And this one is just such a fascinating pivot. You have a star who essentially grew up in the absolute epicenter of the Hollywood spotlight.
Literally Hollywood royalty.
Exactly. And she's choosing to do something so remarkably under the radar, it fundamentally challenges everything we expect from a celebrity in 2026.
Totally. So we're looking at breaking reports from places like TMZ and Bollywood Shotties, and they're confirming that this weekend, Saturday, July 25th, is the big day.
The big day.
But what strikes me right out of the gate is just, the immense effort it takes to keep something like this hidden.
Oh, the logistics of privacy at this level are staggering. But what's fascinating is the venue they chose to actually achieve that privacy.
Right, they're not in Malibu.
No, they're not at a sprawling Malibu estate, and they aren't renting out some historic European villa on Lake Como.
Where drones can just fly over and snap photos.
Exactly. They are getting married at Cody's family estate in Sun Valley, Idaho. It's a super intimate ceremony, strictly limited to close family and friends.
Looking at this hidden Idaho venue, it feels almost like she's building a fortress.
Yes, a fortress is a good word for it.
Which makes perfect sense when you look at how they built the relationship, right? They didn't do a splashy red carpet debut. They kept it entirely behind closed doors for a really long time.
They did. They met through mutual friends in the industry, and they didn't even go Instagram official until August of 2022.
And even then, it wasn't some heavily produced PR thing.
Not at all. Cody was the first to post. He just shared this black and white photo of them kissing on a boat, and he captioned it, sweet, sweet.
Sweet, sweet. Very low-key.
Very.
And then she followed suit a few months later, right around New Year's Eve. Just a photo of them holding hands, captioning it #2022, I loved you.
Yeah, it feels like they were intentionally starving the media ecosystem of oxygen. No drama, no grand declarations.
It's a quiet foundation.
Yeah.
Which led up to their engagement in July of 2024.
Which she announced in a very, Emma way. She posted a photo of them together, her arm wrapped around him, and she wrote, "Putting this here before my mom tells everyone."
I love that. That is such a brilliant, relatable piece of deflection.
It really is.
But, okay, we have to talk about the one flashy element in that photo.
Yeah.
The ring. Because the relationship is low-key, but that diamond definitely is not.
Oh, absolutely not. It's a stunning piece of jewelry. According to experts, specifically Laura Taylor from Laurel Diamonds, it features an estimated 3.5 carat round-cut diamond.
Okay, wait. For anyone listening who isn't fluent in diamond sizing, 3.5 carats is massive. That takes up a huge chunk of the finger.
It does, but it's not just the size, right? It's the mechanism of the cut and the clarity. It appears to be VVS1 clarity.
Which means what, exactly?
In the diamond world, that stands for very, very slightly included. It basically means the imperfections are so microscopic that even a trained gemologist has a hard time seeing them under 10 times magnification.
Oh, wow. So it's essentially perfect.
Yeah, pretty much. And she opted for a yellow gold band, which experts say adds this beautiful, vintage-inspired warmth to the design.
So with that clarity, the size, the gold band, what are we talking about price-wise?
The estimated value is around $110,000.
110 grand. Okay, this is where the contradiction really hooks me.
How so?
Well, you look at this ring and her undeniable A-list status. Her aunt is Julia Roberts. Her father is Eric Roberts.
Right. She's certified royalty.
Exactly. So having that kind of budget and pedigree, it's like having a blockbuster superhero movie budget, but choosing to release the film in a single 50-seat indie theater in the woods.
That's a great analogy.
Why retreat to a family estate in Idaho with all that glitz?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the primary driving force is her son. Emma shares a 5-year-old son, Rhodes, with her ex, Garrett Hedlund.
Right.
Sources close to the couple have made it very clear that Emma deliberately took this relationship with Cody at a glacial pace. She is fiercely protective of Rhodes.
Which makes sense. When you're a celebrity parent, bringing a new partner in isn't just a personal thing, it's a massive security risk.
Exactly. A huge privacy risk. You want to make absolutely sure the foundation is solid.
But I got to imagine her desire for extreme privacy goes beyond just protecting her son. I mean, when you look at what she went through a decade ago, you understand exactly why she wants a fortress.
Precisely. The shift in her approach to public relationships is arguably the most compelling part of this whole story.
Right. Because her desire for privacy was forged in the fire of one of Hollywood's most chaotic tabloid romances. And wait until we get into the details of that next.
Yeah, to understand Idaho, you really have to understand the era that preceded it.
Let's get into it. Because her romantic past was just, it was everywhere.
Right. We have to look at her relationship with Evan Peters.
Oh, man.
And they were together for a huge chunk of her 20s. But it was incredibly turbulent.
And that turbulence played out during the peak of the 2010s digital gossip boom. I mean, the internet back then was a uniquely vicious place for young stars.
It really was. Twitter was becoming this real-time commentary machine, and Instagram was just starting to turn everyone into an amateur paparazzo.
Exactly. And the incident that really put them in the center of that storm happened in July 2013 in Montreal.
Montreal, yes. According to reports from that time, police were called to a domestic dispute at their hotel. When officers arrived, they found Evan Peters with a bloody nose.
Oh, wow.
And Emma was detained by the police, but released hours later without any charges being filed against her or him.
They released a joint statement after, calling it, quote, an unfortunate incident and misunderstanding. And they said they were working together to move past it.
Right, but a PR statement doesn't erase the mechanism of the modern internet.
Exactly. When something like that happens, it leaves a permanent digital scar. Every breakup, every time they got back together, it got tied back to that one night by millions of strangers.
That is the exact psychological mechanism at play here. They were engaged in 2014, but split and reconciled multiple times before finally ending it in 2019.
7 years of her most vulnerable moments just being public consumption.
Yeah. And right after that, she began dating Garrett Hedlund, who she was with until January 2022. This was another massive, highly documented era, culminating in the birth of Rhodes in December 2020.
Which was a huge cultural moment. She was the first pregnant celebrity to ever appear on the cover of Cosmopolitan magazine.
She was. And it was in that exact magazine where we really start to hear her articulate this massive mindset shift. She spoke super candidly about the nightmare of going through a breakup with an audience.
Yeah. What was her exact quote? Because it really explains how she views fame now.
She said, "It's hard enough to be with someone by yourself, let alone with an audience."
Oof, that's heavy.
She also pointed directly to social media, saying, because of Twitter and Instagram, there's a whole other element where everybody can comment on what you're doing and no one knows the real story.
I mean, think about how stressful it is when your own extended family comments on your relationship on Facebook.
Oh, the worst.
Now magnify that by 50 million people, all projecting their theories onto your life. She also gave this piece of advice that I think explains this entire wedding. She said, if you want to send a girl crazy, don't have Instagram.
It's a really profound observation about parasocial relationships.
Yeah, the public feels this strange sense of ownership over celebrity trauma.
Right. So by stating don't have Instagram, she's recognizing that removing the digital footprint entirely is the only way to starve the tabloid ecosystem.
Which perfectly sets up why she completely changed the rules of engagement for Cody. But wait, speaking of changing the rules, something just clicked for me.
What is it?
Emma famously did an interview with Flat magazine where she explicitly said she was done dating actors.
Yeah.
She said, one day the veil was lifted and I didn't want to date actors anymore. She specifically called out method actors who bring their intense character baggage home.
She did say that.
But wait a minute. Cody John is literally an actor.
He absolutely is.
He has a whole IMDb page. He was in Hulu's Wu-Tang, an American Saga. He was in The Rookie. He did In the Dark and NCIS. How did she reconcile this strict no actors rule with the guy she's marrying today?
Well, this raises a really important distinction about the industry. Yes, he is a working actor, but the key word there is working.
Okay, meaning what?
Sources say he is not the type of intense method actor she was referring to. He doesn't carry that brooding artistic baggage home.
Ah, gotcha.
But more importantly, His incredibly low-key nature makes him the perfect loophole to her rule. He is barely active on social media.
So he doesn't play the Hollywood game.
Exactly. He's not out there courting paparazzi, going to every brand party, or trying to build an influencer empire alongside his acting career.
He's just doing his job.
Right. He gives her the peace of a private life. He's an actor by trade, but he doesn't live the Hollywood actor lifestyle.
Which is exactly the antidote she needed to the chaos of her 20s. Now, before we get into the mechanics of this top-secret wedding, just a quick reminder.
Yes.
If you are enjoying this deep dive into the hidden dynamics of Hollywood, hit that subscribe button. You do not want to miss future deep dives from us.
And you'll definitely want to stick around, because we are about to look at the actual location they chose.
Yes. Later in the episode, we'll talk about the shocking location they chose. If you think Malibu or Lake Como are the ultimate celebrity flexes, wait until you hear what goes down in Idaho.
It completely flips the script on what a high-profile event is supposed to look like.
So let's connect the dots here. We know why Emma wants privacy. We know why she chose someone low-key. But why Idaho?
Well, Sun Valley has this fascinating duality. On the surface, it's rugged and immersed in this unforgiving natural beauty.
Right.
But beneath that surface, it has quietly operated as a heavily fortified haven for the ultra-wealthy. It's for celebrities who want to completely escape the camera lenses of LA.
I love how you phrased that. A fortified haven.
Yeah.
Using Sun Valley as a venue is essentially geographic encryption. Instead of hiring 50 bouncers in Beverly Hills, you use a mountain range and sheer geographical isolation as a natural firewall.
That is exactly how it functions. And because Emma and Cody's wedding is so locked down today, we obviously don't have the photos yet.
Right, of course.
However, the source material gives us a perfect blueprint. If we want to understand the aesthetic of a high-end Sun Valley wedding, we just have to look at the wedding of actor Jared Padalecki and Genevieve Cortese.
Oh, yeah. Genevieve is actually from Sun Valley, right?
Yes, and her mother helped plan their massive celebrity wedding right there in the valley. The details of their event give us a crystal-clear window into the specific flavor of luxury we can expect from Emma and Cody today.
Walk me through this, because the visual contrast to a standard Hollywood event has to be jarring.
Oh, it is. Imagine a naturally gorgeous, frosty winter landscape. The Padaleckis leaned entirely into that organic environment.
So no neon lights or massive flower walls.
No, the color palette was snowy whites, shimmering silvers, and rich navy blues. They brought the outdoors inside with decorative snowflakes and glittery ribbons.
Very mountain chic. What did the bride wear?
Genevieve wore a stunning strapless Monique Lillier gown made of delicate lace.
Okay, so that's standard high-end bridal fashion so far.
Right, but here is where you see that distinct Sun Valley blend of luxury and mountain practicality. Her bridesmaids were also in floor-length navy Monique Lullier dresses,
Okay.
but they paired those designer gowns with custom Ugg boots featuring Sun Valley patches.
Wait, really? Ugg boots with designer gowns?
Yeah.
See, that is the ultimate stealth wealth flex. It's like swapping the uncomfortable red carpet stilettos for a snowbank. It's champagne and Ugg boots.
It really is. It's so wildly different from the performative glamour we usually see.
Where did the actual ceremony happen?
Inside a massive transparent tent which allowed all the guests to have this unobstructed view of Bald Mountain.
Wow, so you get the scenery without the frostbite.
Exactly. And the reception leaned even further into this anti-Hollywood vibe. Instead of traditional escort cards, guests found their table assignments on custom ski lift tickets.
That is so clever. So it's less about showing off wealth and more about creating an inside joke that only the people in the room get to experience.
Exactly. They had signature drinks, custom posters, and matchboxes with their initials. And as guests left, they were handed paper bags filled with midnight snacks of donuts and milk.
Oh, I love that. And this brings us right back to Emma and Cody. Since they are marrying at Cody's private family estate in that very same valley, you can see the exact same mechanism at play.
You really can.
It's not about gold chandeliers or selling exclusive photo rights. It's about ultra-luxury blending seamlessly with nature.
And fierce, uncompromising exclusivity. The location itself becomes the ultimate filter.
Because you can't just stumble onto a private estate in Idaho.
Right, or fly a paparazzi helicopter over it unnoticed. It ensures that the only people in that room are the people who genuinely belong there. It completely insulates them from the digital noise.
Which brings us to our final thought for this deep dive. I want you, the listener, to think about this. By choosing a quiet family estate over a massive media circus, is Emma Roberts signaling the end of the mega-spectacle celebrity wedding era?
It's a compelling shift. I mean, for the longest time, especially in the 2000s and 2010s, The celebrity wedding was a branding
Oh,
exercise.
100%.
It was the MTV Cribs era of romance. You wanted the magazine cover, the TV special, the viral hashtag.
Exactly. It was all about exposure as currency.
Yeah.
But think about Emma's background. She grew up in the shadow of a massive acting dynasty.
Yeah.
She survived the most ruthless blog culture of the 2010s, where every tear she shed was monetized by someone else.
So for her, and perhaps for a whole new generation of stars who have grown up entirely online, the definition of luxury has fundamentally evolved.
Right, for decades, the ultimate flex was having millions of people watch you say, I do. But maybe the ultimate luxury for a modern star isn't being seen by everyone.
Oh.
Maybe the ultimate luxury is the power to be completely invisible. Something to think about the next time you see a paparazzo scrambling for a shot of an empty Beverly Hills hotel while the real magic is happening quietly in the mountains.
Well said.
You've been listening to Starscope Report, where we uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.